My name's Merril Tydings. I am in my 40s and I am a nurse by profession. I've been a nurse for 11 years and most of my nursing has been in the emergency setting. And I'm from New Mexico. I was born in Santa Fe and went to middle school and high school in Albuquerque. I've lived in Taos about 6 years. I picked Taos because I feel really strongly connected to the landscape of New Mexico, the mountains and the high alpine sagebrush. But Santa Fe didn't fit quite right, and I'd already lived in Albuquerque, and I wasn't too stoked about Albuquerque. So I love Taos because it has mountains and rivers and skiing and mountain biking and road biking, and it's right out my front door, and there's the community, the people that live here also enjoy those activities. What got me into nursing was I've always had service jobs. When I was in high school, my parents said, don't get a job unless it's a job that you're being of service to people or that you actually enjoy. Like don't go work at the mall, don't go flip burgers. I mean, also service, but like where you really are engaging and helping people. So I became a lifeguard and a ski instructor, and I have a degree in political science. And so when I first graduated from college, I went and worked in the U.S. Senate in Washington, D.C. for a New Mexico U.S. Senator. And, that is like, ultimate service job, at a very high level. But what I was lacking in that job was hands-on. And I really wanted to be close to people. While I felt like I was of great service to the people of New Mexico, I wasn't seeing them, I wasn't touching them, I wasn't like having like the type of one-on-one service that I wanted to be involved in. And so, lots of people that know me said, your lifestyle, your personality, what have you thought about nursing? And so it just makes sense. You can be any kind of nurse. And so it's really like my personality and my lifestyle have really, and the career of nursing have really gelled well together. Well, one of my service jobs was I was on a hot shot crew for 3 summers. Still my most favorite job I've ever had. I mean, I gained 20 family members in those 3 years. Like they're still some of the people that are the closest to me in my life. And it's a community and it's hard work, and everybody, you're responsible for yourself, but everybody, there's a level of expectation that of your physical work, of your mental capacity that's, that you collectively share. And so, I mean, we would have 20-hour days just digging in the dirt all day, and I loved it. Like the conversation on the line of people digging, like it was hilarious, it was sad. Like I know 20 people so well, and like they're still part of my family. I think it's resilience, and it's like I didn't know these parts about me until I was in these experiences, and then I learned that I'm okay. I've seen some really awful things, and I try really hard not to internalize. Like I have, the people in my life and the love for the outdoors. Like that's kind of my coping mechanism. But I think that the reason why I'm drawn to these extreme situations is because I have the fortitude, I have the resilience, I have whatever that is that can face it and handle it, appropriately and safely. The way I see nursing, any part of nursing often, especially in the emergency room though, is that you're seeing people on their worst day. And so you may have already seen 20 people that stubbed their toe or, broken arm or something like super serious, but like each, in my opinion, working in an emergency room, like each person, gets a fresh slate from you, because you are seeing them in their really, really awful state. And it's my job as a nurse to be kind and compassionate and supportive of whatever it is that they're there for, and help them have a successful visit to the emergency room.